Today in the news we have some updates, some glitches, and some news. What's up guys, I'm Snows and this is your boot sequence. Let's talk about the RX 590 for a second. Some photos leaked by Andreas Schilling with a feature list have surfaced. As you can see, we've got the usual Radeon stuff like FreeSync 2 HDR, Radeon Chill, and Radeon Relive Capture, and we can confirm thanks to this photo that the 590 will be on a 12nm node. Now, last week the card was also spotted on the Final Fantasy 15 benchmark board. According to the results, it seems like we have a 12 to 25% improvement compared to the original Polaris 10 GPU, the RX 480. That is a pretty small improvement considering that the OG Polaris came out over 2 years ago, although it still beats the GTX 1060. I guess you can only refresh something so many times. Pricing will definitely play a bigger role in this card's future, so I'll leave it to until we have more information on that. Moving on, it seems like in the last few months we've heard about RAM pricing going down almost every week. Well, according to a report from DigiTimes, it seems like NAND flash prices will decline in 2019, but DRAM prices won't. This is mainly due to two things. First, the leading 6 or 7 companies in NAND flash like Samsung, Western Digital, and Micron are focusing their efforts on their 3D NAND tech and expanding their capacity. On the other end, the DRAM makers are reducing the capacity expansion to stabilize the pricing. This is pretty much a we don't want to be accused of price fixing and we want to make tons of money situation. It sucks, but what can we do, right? Then we have the Pixel 3 XL, a great phone with one main problem, a gigantic notch. Now, the one thing that has been consistent with notches is its position. It's mainly on the top of the phone when you hold it in portrait mode. Well, what if I told you that you could have it both ways? Introducing the double notch. With it, you could have even more screen blocked, making your phone look like a puzzle piece. Of course, I'm just kidding, although this is a real glitch that has been happening to some Pixel 3 XL users. A fix is coming soon according to a Google spokesperson, and I just thought it was funny enough to include it in today's episode. Alright, let's talk gaming. First, we have Sony, which announced the list of games for the PlayStation Classic. Now, I've been waiting to see what was on that list since it was announced. I mean, I thought it would be the classics and only the classics, you know? But this list is pretty meh to me. Here it is on the screen, and while there are some great games like Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, that's a damn good game, Metal Gear Solid, Tekken 3, Twisted Metals, and others, there is a definite lack of Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, and Parappa the Rapper. I personally don't think it's worth the $100 price tag if it doesn't include those games, but hey, it's still a collector's item, and not everyone has the same taste. I mean, maybe you were a fan of Mr. Driller. I just noticed that Intelligent Qube was on the list. I mean, that game was terrifying to me as a kid. I think I only played it on the Jam Pack, and it didn't have a music track. It was just the game sounds, like the super loud thump of the cubes rolling towards me. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about the list. Is it worth it to you? Is a top-down version of GTA what you want? Let me know down below. Moving on to Bethesda, it seems like they want their games on every single platform possible. Well, that's the keyword, possible. Unfortunately, Fallout 76 will not be coming to the Nintendo Switch. During PAX Australia, Pete Hines explained that while the Switch is important for all their new title releases, Fallout 76 wasn't doable on the Switch. Is it because of the open world? Maybe the online infrastructure that Nintendo has is just bad? I mean, I'm not sure, but they managed to make Doom, Wolfenstein New Colossus, and Skyrim work on the Switch. Hines even hinted at the next Wolfenstein being worked on for the Switch. I guess it could be the size of the game too. I mean, a 100GB game on the Switch might be nonsensical to some. And that concludes the news for today. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Don't forget to drop me a like down below. It would be greatly appreciated. A comment would be nice too. You guys know that I'm always down there responding to your thoughts. Click right here to see the latest video and right here to subscribe to the channel. Yeah, right here. This is perfectly aligned, all right? As always, stay frosty, and I'll see you on the next one.